Hey guys, what's up? So this is the beginning of a new series that I'm starting. It's going to be a completely free-to-play account, and there's going to be some guidelines and rules for it. So just to start out, on my last video I wanted to ask you guys if Fusion counted as farmable. So I went over and I checked all the comments and what you guys said, and a lot of the comments were just kind of saying fusible monsters are completely allowed if you're just going to do farmable monsters. So a lot of these comments were just mainly telling me to just do the fusion, so I went ahead and decided that I was going to do fusion monsters as well. The one thing I'm not sure about is Hall of Heroes, so this is going to be a complete account mainly based on obtainable monsters that can be obtained by anyone in the game at any given time, and that's going to include all secret dungeons and all fusion monsters. So basically, we started out this account and we just leveled everything up. We got runes to be put into the places, but mostly what we're looking for is not stats, but rather the rune sets, since the sets itself give you bigger bonus than the stats are actually going to give you. So broken sets right now will do us absolutely nothing, but complete sets of runes are completely important at this point and stage of the account. So that's what we went ahead and did first. So the beginning of the account is basically just making your way through scenario mode as you get all the way to the Kairos dungeon, and you unlock Kairos dungeon after you finish Kabir Ruins. Now if you have friends reps like I did, then you can make your way all the way towards Phaemon and get that Light and Dark Scroll. We ended up actually getting the Dark Epikeon Priest, which is not a farmable monster, so that's actually going to be fodder for making up a 3-star to a 4-star. It's okay, we actually got a Light Vagabond from a wish, one of the very first wishes we made, so that saves a lot of farming for that dungeon. Now we're going to go ahead and head into Kairos dungeon after we've gone through all the way to Phaemon, and we're going to basically farm giants as high as we can for runes. We're just going to do this over and over and over until we get better runes and make our way at least to giants before. And then we'll start getting good runes, then we'll start refreshing shop, getting some new monsters. So at this point in the game, I've actually gotten quite a few monsters. I've got the Wind Yeti, I've got the Water Garuda, I've got plenty of monsters now that I've farmed and actually got from secret dungeons, and I'm barely even past level 10. So it just shows you that you can actually do it at this level, and this is what I'm doing. And I'm just putting rune sets on them, not necessarily super high level or, you know, good stats, but at least to complete the set, because 30% attack or whatever from fatal runes or whatever the rune sets may be, that's higher than you could ever get at these kinds of runes. So that's very important. Now it's important to keep a good eye on the shop, because shop will drop a lot of 2-star monsters, and there are very good 2-star monsters out there. One of them being the Wind Yeti, who's going to be probably your first AoE healer that you could possibly have. The other one being Belladon, which is a farmable 3-star monster, so you probably won't get that for a while. Another important monster would be Konamaya, because you're going to have to be able to remove those debuffs that Giants loves to put on you, because there's a lot of debuffs that get thrown around, especially in Giants B7, which is our goal, and you're going to need Konamaya for that. Now, most of this video is just an intro video, just a sped up version of how I started out, and basically, you know, different cuts of summons and unknown scrolls and just getting monsters, and I've been pretty lucky so far. But I just want to do this new series where it's only obtainable monsters, no, you know, buying gems or crystals, buying premium packs, none of that. It's just going to be completely farmable monsters. If I summon a farmable monster, that's okay to use, but just farmable monsters and fusion. I'm not sure about Hall of Heroes yet. I will probably do them just to give out a guide for it, but I don't know if I'm going to, you know, actually use them. Maybe for fodder, but that's it. I just want to do a video that can be used for all players at any given time. You know, if they missed a Hall of Hero in the past, then they don't need to worry about it, that kind of thing. So I hope you guys like this new series. This is kind of just an intro, since this is a low-level account. There's really not much to do, but just mindlessly farm every day until I can get caught up, because I'm pretty far behind since I'm starting a lot later than a lot of the players that I'm currently helping. So if you guys think this is going to be a great series, go ahead and leave a like, just so I know that you guys totally support this series. And if you think that this is something I'm wasting my time on, go and hit the dislike button so I can get an idea of, you know, if you guys think this is a good series or not. So what my goal is by the end of this series is to be able to finish Trial of Ascension, So I'm not necessarily going to be gearing my monsters towards arena. I'm going to be focused more on dungeons and Trial of Ascension, so keep that in mind. I'm also going to be doing completely farmable, fuseable type guides for Giants B10 and Dragons B10 for 100% runs, not necessarily speed runs, but at least consistent runs, and then maybe in the future I'll do speed runs. Now this series is actually going to take quite a while to finish, so this is going to be an ongoing thing, and you guys can kind of build your accounts as I build my account. I'm probably going to be going a lot faster than a lot of you, since I've got about a year of experience under my belt to, tell me what's good and what's not good. So as you guys watch these videos or these sped up videos or whatever, you guys can kind of just play along and see what I do and kind of follow my footsteps if you're kind of stuck. And I'll be doing a full guide through the rut that there is once you hit around level 20 to 30, because there is a small rut hole that kind of holds you back, and there's a way to get through it. Everyone experiences it. I experienced it. You can either get through it by spending lots of money to get better monsters, or there's a little trick to kind of get past it, and a lot of players quit when they hit that stage because it's really tough to get past that part, and that's when you're around Giants B6, more or less, when you have to get better runes. It takes a little bit of luck, but there's a little trick that you can do for it, and also I'll be doing a guide for that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this series. It's going to take a lot of effort playing on 2 accounts, but I'm really excited about it. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing completely fusion and farmable monsters for Trial of Ascension. I've got a lot of good farmable monsters already, so I have a really good feeling about this. Alright guys, don't forget to leave a like if you think this is going to be a good series, or a dislike if you think it's going to be a bad series, and go ahead and leave a comment if you have any concerns or questions or anything like that. And on that note, I will see you guys next time.